but welcome to Triple Threat. For class, you will need a set of dumbbells, and a mat is always an optional thing. A comfy thing in my opinion, so you can pick that up if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll begin with a warm-up. So we're gonna start with the shift, squat, shift. So we'll take a nice wide stance, slowly start to shift down, reaching the arms forward. We'll stand back up to the center, then we'll squat down, same thing, bringing the hands out, standing up, and shifting to the other side, reaching out, stand up. So just keep repeating and shift, squat, shift, and go at your own pace. Just get as low as comfortable. Really focusing on pushing the hips back with each movement, especially as we shift it to the side. Should feel a really nice stretch in the hips, in the hamstrings, especially with that shift. Spend about 10 more seconds here. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll keep our wide stance, bring arms to a T. We'll move into some windmills. So hinging forward to reach down towards the knee, shin, or toes. Stand back up, reach to the other side, stand back up. And we are squeezing those glutes to lift ourselves up and getting another nice hamstring stretch, low back stretch here. Won't spend quite as much time, we have about 10 more seconds. As low as comfortable. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can narrow your stance, moving into some arm circles, nice and big. We'll send them backwards. You can always alternate too. Then move into some arm swings, starting to bring them across the body. Kind of open up through the chest as we bring those arms back. Good. Can find some stillness with the arms, just give them a good shake, maybe shake the hands out. We'll move and do some jumping jacks, option of low impact, tapping the foot out, or you can go for high impact, regular jumping jacks. We'll spend about 20 seconds here, just bringing some warmth to the body, increasing that heart rate. Good, home stretch. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll shake it out. Short and sweet warm up today. For triple threat, reminder, we have a pattern we're gonna repeat throughout class. So it's 3 minutes cardio, 2 minutes strength, 1 minute core. We're gonna go through 3 rounds. At the very end, it's gonna be a combination of the 2 rounds, so it'll be a fun, quick pace way to end. But our first round here, quick go through our cardio exercises. So we have 30 seconds per exercise. We're gonna go twice through continuous. So no breaks scheduled, but if you do need them, feel free to take a breather, jump back in. We're gonna start with knee repeaters. We have 2 options. Option 1 is pulling the hands down to meet the knee to drive it forward. Option 2, you can go for some runner arms instead. Same thing, driving that knee forward. So it's really just a matter of what's more comfortable for the arms. So we'll do the right leg first, follow it up with the left side, and then we'll finish up with squat and reach. So we have 2 options here. We're gonna take wide stance, squatting down and either going up to the toes, or you can go for a hop. So those are our options, but we'll go through each of those twice in 30 seconds. Keep it quick. We'll get started with our right side knee repeaters in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And so we're driving that knee either with runner arms, or you can go for those pull down arms. Feel free to mix and match too, kind of fun to switch it up. We're already halfway through. Stay nice and low in that right leg. Getting ready to switch right into that left side in 3, 2, 1. We'll switch right into it. Same options with the arms. You can do the runner arms, or you can pull down. Keeping a steady tempo, going as quick as you can. 15 seconds left. We go, final 10, we'll sink a little bit lower. Getting ready for our squat and reach in 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go, squat and reach. So either up to the toes, or you can add that hop as long as you land softly. Just getting as low as comfortable. If you can't touch the ground, that is a-okay. And if you ever need a breather, just pause for a moment, join us when you're ready. We'll get ready for right side knee repeaters in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We'll keep it moving and driving that left knee forward, staying low in the right side. We have runner arms, we have the pull down arms. Your choice. Our last 10 seconds here, then we'll move to the left side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go, left leg. And our goal is to drive that right knee forward. Stay nice and low in that left leg. Should feel those quads working. Feel free to mix and match with the arm options. You just have 10 seconds left. We'll go to our squat and reach to finish our cardio. 3, 2, 1, here we go, squat and reach. And they're up to the toes, or you can add in that hop, as long as we're landing softly on those feet. We're getting as low as comfortable in that squat, really pushing our hips back. 10 seconds. Woo! Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We'll slow things down a bit with some strength next. So you can go ahead and pick up your dumbbells. For strength, we have 2 exercises. We'll go through 30 seconds each times 2. And similarly, we'll go continuous. So first off, we have reverse lunge and overhead press. So weights are going to be up at the shoulders. We're going to take a step back to that reverse lunge. And as we stand, we'll press overhead, bring it down, step back, press overhead, bring it down, just keep alternating which side we step back with. So after that, we'll go to alternator rows. So weights will be together. We're going to be hinged forward. We're going to row to one side, to the other side, and just keep repeating alternating sides. So really shifting the weight right, left, so on and so forth. So we'll get ready for the lunges first. And weights start at the shoulders in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So stepping back to the lunge, pressing as we stand, bring it back down to reset, and switch legs. A little bit of coordination. If this pattern doesn't work for you, and find out what does, and just keep it steady, keep it consistent, as long as we're lunging and pressing. We'll get ready to switch to our row alternators in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So weights are together, we're hinging forward, we're alternating which side we row to, and kind of pulling left, pulling right. Of course, keeping a nice flat back, drawing belly button towards the spine, squeezing the glutes. There we go. We'll get ready to go back to our lunges. We have about 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Weights at the shoulders, back to our lunges. Adding that overhead press as we stand, or wherever it works best for you. And as long as we're lunging and pressing, That is the goal. Awesome work. We'll get ready for alternators. We have 5 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1, we'll switch to alternators. Weights together, hinge forward, and we'll alternate. Which side we're pulling those weights up to. Keep a nice flat back, core brace tight. Just gazing down at your mat. 10 seconds. Squeeze those shoulder blades a little bit tighter. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. You can set one dumbbell aside, keep the other, and we'll head down to the mat for core. So we have 2 exercises we're just going to go through one time each, 30 seconds apiece. We'll try to go continuous, but I will give just a little bit of transition time between the 2, just so we can set that weight aside. So first exercise is a plank and pull through. So option 1, setting up on the knees in a tabletop position. We're going to pull that weight across, set the hand down, pull the weight across, set the hand down, and just keep alternating, trying to keep the body as stable as possible and drawing belly button towards the spine to brace the core tight. Option 2 is the same thing, but lifted up on the toes, maintaining a solid plank position, trying to keep the hips from shifting around too much. And you can take your time as we pull that weight across to the other side. After that, we'll quickly just set the weight aside, lower all the way down, and go to some supers with an alternating pull down. So lift it up the whole time, pulling one arm down, the other arm down. We'll just continue with this pattern, squeezing the shoulder blades tight. So those are our 2. You can grab your dumbbells, set it about hip height. We'll get ready for our plank first in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulling that weight across, either on a kneeling half plank or up on the toes. And just really focusing on controlling that movement the best you can. You're not here too much longer, 10 seconds left. Nice work. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll gently just set that weight aside, lower all the way down, going to our supers and the alternating pull down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting up, squeezing tight as we pull one arm, the other arm. Your gaze can just stay down at the mat. So we should feel the low back working, the glutes working. Of course, the shoulders and upper back with our pull down. Squeeze a little bit tighter, 10 seconds left. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Woo. Round 1 is done. If you want to quick grab a sip of water, I'm going to explain our second round. Same format, our cardio this time around. We have high-low punches to start. So I already am going to say I don't have great coordination, so I'm going to look funny, but that's okay. So we're going to start facing right hand towards the screen. And we're going to take a little fighter stance, slight bend in the knees. We're going to punch high, squat to punch low, and just alternate that motion, trying to, again, get a little bonus squat, plus keep that arm moving and jabbing. After that, we'll just switch. Same thing with the left side. And then we'll go to taps back. So staying partially squatted, we'll swing the arms forward and tap one leg behind us, going as quickly as you can. So go through each of those 30 seconds apiece, continuous 2 times through. And if you do need breaks, feel free to take them. Enjoy this when you're ready. So with all that said, we'll get ready for, again, right side facing the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So punching high, punching low. And just getting a little squat in there. The coordination is 100%. That's fine. Mine isn't either. Already halfway through. We will just be switching to the left side from here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, left arm is punching. And punch high, punch low. Doesn't have to be beautiful. We're just keeping that movement going. Give it a little umph. There we go, 15 more seconds. Keep punching. Next up, we have taps back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, taps back. So we're swinging the arms forward as we tap the foot back, keeping a partial squat position. Keep those legs working. Nice, 15 more seconds here. We'll sink a little bit lower. So you can do this, 10 seconds. We're back to our high-low right side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, right side. And punching, high, low, little bonus squat. And squatting as low as comfortable, trying to keep that chest lifted tall. 15 seconds. There we go, fight through, final 10. We'll get ready to switch to that left side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm forward, here we go. Last time this round. Just keep it moving, we're staying strong. Maybe feeling silly, that is okay. I'm right there with you. 15 seconds. Final 10, and we'll finish with taps back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taps back, here we go, partial squat. Really swing those arms forward. Getting the whole body involved here. Here we go, we'll stay nice and low, maybe a ½ inch lower. 10 seconds left. And we'll slow it down with strength. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Take a deep breath, shake it out. You can go ahead and pick up your dumbbells. This time around for strength, we're gonna start off with more squats, nice wide sumo stance. And we're gonna add a bicep curl. So we're gonna lower down, then as we stand, we'll curl up to the shoulders and lower down to the center, curl to the shoulders. From there, we're gonna go to a staggered deadlift and straight lift, so working the triceps. So we'll just switch our leg halfway through, so you can pick whatever side you wanna start with. Feet are hip width, and we're gonna step one slightly forward so the toes are in line with the heels. We're gonna lower down, keeping the arms by our sides, and lift it back, down, stand up. So down, lift back, bring it back down, and stand up. And again, I'll just tell you when we're halfway, so we can switch the legs around. So we'll go through each of those twice. We'll get ready for our squat, sumo squat and bicep curl first. Wide stance in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we'll squat down, weights go down, and then we'll curl as we stand. So everything's going down and coming up at the same time. Keep our chest lifted tall. You can slow this one down. Inhaling on the way down, exhale as we stand and curl. Good, we'll get ready for our staggered deadlift and straight lift. In 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we'll give you a little transition time. Toes in line with heels. We'll hinge down, lift it straight back, down, and stand. Hinge forward, lift it up, down, and stand. Good work. We're going to switch the legs around in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Quick switch the legs and keep up with that motion, hinging down, Lifting straight back, down, and stand. We're squeezing those shoulder blades tight for a little support. Home stretch. We're back to our sumo squat, bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sumo squat, bicep curl, wide stance. Squatting down with the weights, curling as we stand. When you can slow this down, really focus on controlling that squat, controlling the curl. Inhale down, exhale, stand and curl. Awesome work. About 10 more seconds here. And we'll go back to our staggered deadlift, straight lift in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give us like 5 seconds here. Quick, set it up. Heels in line with toes. And you can begin hinging down, lifting straight back, down, and stand. Really focusing on lifting with those triceps, squeezing the shoulder blades. Get a little support from the back. Good. We're ready to switch our legs around in 3, 2, 1. We'll switch the legs and continue with that same hinge, lift, and stand. And really controlling here, 10 seconds. Give us a little extra time. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Can set the weights aside. We're gonna head down to our mat for our core. 2 exercises, no weights involved. We'll try to go continuous, but if you do need breaks, feel free to take them. So first exercise is an accordion and twist. So mashup of accordion crunches and Russian twist. So we're gonna start seated. We're going to lower back, pull up, and then twist, twist, lower down, lift up, twist, twist. If you want an extra challenge, try to keep the feet lifted the whole time throughout the accordion and the twist. Otherwise, you can set them down in between. From here, we're gonna just roll to our backs, shimmy the hip or hands under the hips for support. Legs are gonna start 90 degrees. We're gonna alternate pulling one leg in, lifting it back out, pulling the other, lifting it back out. We're gonna keep that back nice and flat the whole time. And reminder, we are just going once through with each, 30 seconds. We'll get started with accordion twist in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we'll lower down, lift up, and twist, twist. Move at your own pace. Again, for that challenge, try to keep the feet lifted the whole time. All right, so you can set them down. We have about 10 more seconds. We'll switch to our knee pull-ins in 3, 2, 1. So we'll lower down, hands under hips, legs 45 degrees. We'll start to pull one foot in, press it out, the other, press it out. We keep that back as flat as we can. If you want to lay your head down too, you can absolutely do that. I just have to see the time. 10 seconds left. Pushing all the way through the end. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo, you can roll your way up. Tie your shoe. If you're like me, it came untied. And feel free to grab a sip of water. We're gonna go through one final power round with all the exercises we just did. Starting back with all of our cardio. So we're gonna go through each exercise one time, 30 seconds apiece, just flying right through. So again, we have our knee repeaters, squat and reach, high-low punch, and taps back. So just listen up. We'll get ready for our power round, beginning with our right side knee repeater in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you can either do runner arms or pull downs. Again, just one time here, so giving it all we've got. This is our last bout of cardio. We have 15 seconds left. Keep driving that knee. We'll get ready to switch to the left side. In 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch, keep it moving. And left leg planted, driving that right knee. We have runner arms, we have pull down arms. Whatever you're feeling. Keeping a smooth tempo. Keep it moving. We have 10 seconds going to squat and reach. Either calf raise or hop. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat and reach. Either high up on the toes or hop, landing softly. If you can't reach all the way down, that is totally fine. Our focus is really reaching overhead, nice and high. We have 10 seconds left. We'll go to our high-low punch right side. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. More squats with the punch. And punch high, punch low. If you ever need to slow the tempo down, feel free. Our goal is to just keep moving. Power round. Woo! 15 seconds left here. Final 10, then we'll switch to the left side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll keep it moving left side. High and low. Getting as low as comfortable with that squat. Working those legs hard today. Feels good. Here we go. Home stretch for cardio. We have 10 seconds left here. Finishing with our taps back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Taps back. This is it for cardio. Finishing out strong. Here we go. Staying low. And goal is to keep moving all the way through the end. Whatever pace feels good. 10 seconds left. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We'll shake it out. Take a couple deep breaths. Woo! Moving on to our power round of strength. So reminder, we're gonna start with our lunges and press. So stepping back and pressing as we stand. And then going to, if I can remember, alternator rows. Hinge forward, pulling to the sides into our sumo squat curl. Then we'll finish with our staggered deadlift, straight pull back. So I'll call them out as we go. Starting off with our lunges, overhead press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stepping back to that lunge, pressing as we stand. Making sure to alternate sides. Getting as low as comfortable with that lunge and trying to keep that knee above the ankle in the front. It's a steady pace here. Home stretch. Next up is alternator rows in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternator rows, hinge forward, pulling to one side, the other side. Squeezing the shoulder blades tight, keeping a nice flat back as we hinge forward. Good, 15 more seconds. Next up is our sumo squat bicep curl in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, wide stance, lowering down with the weights. And as we stand, we'll curl. And inhaling down, exhaling as we lift and curl. Continuing our home stretch for strength, flying right on through. We have 10 seconds left. Finishing off with our staggered deadlift and straight lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So stagger your stance, hinge down, lift it up, down, and stand. You're trying to keep those arms as straight as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades tight to get some support from the upper back. We'll switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Switch the feet around. Keep it going. Just a little bonus time here. Awesome work. Final 10 seconds of strength. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll keep one dumbbell moving to our core round. Once through with everything, we'll start with our plank first, setting that dumbbell up at hip level. We'll get ready here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So either on the knees for half plank. So we pull that dumbbell across, or we can go up on the toes. And just one time, 30 seconds. There we go, halfway through. Keeping yourself as stable as possible. We'll get ready to go to our super with our alternating pull down. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We'll move that weight aside, lower down, and begin. You can hold, squeeze one shoulder blade, squeeze the other. Keep this one nice and slow. Just gazing down at the top of your mat. I'll give us a little transition time here, about 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So from here, we'll push ourselves up, take a seat. Final 2 exercises, accordion twist followed by our knee pulls. We'll begin in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're lowering down, lifting up, and twisting, twisting. And if you want that challenge, extra challenge, feet lifted the whole time. Awesome work. We have 10 seconds left. Moving to our final exercise of the day. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We'll make our way down. Hands below hips, legs 45 degrees, and we'll pull one knee in, lift, pull the other, lift. Keeping that back as flat as we can. Kind of tucking that tailbone down. Home stretch. 10 seconds left. Last push. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo, made it through. Little bonus time there, but I wanted to make sure we fit it all in today. So we'll go just to a full body stretch. Reach the arms out, take a couple deep breaths. Keep our cool down brief today. If you need to hop off, feel free to do so. All right, we'll slowly start to roll our way up. You can grab behind the knees, kind of rock and roll with a little momentum. And take as many or as few of these as you'd like. Make your way to a butterfly stretch with feet together in the center, pressing down lightly on the knees with elbows. We'll hold here for 2 deep breaths. Good, and after that second deep breath, we'll slowly make our way to standing. However it's comfortable, you can give the legs and arms a good shake. Move into some quad stretches, bringing one foot up, finding your balance. Once you're settled in, if it's comfortable, you can reach that other arm up overhead. You'd be rolling out the wrist, just reaching through the fingertips to stretch out the shoulder. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good. Release everything down, shake it out, and we'll switch sides. Bring that other foot up, gentle pull, find your balance. And once you're steady, if it's comfortable, you can reach the other arm up overhead. An option to roll the wrists, maybe just reach as far as you can towards the ceiling. 2 deep breaths. I can talk. 2 deep breaths. Whenever you're done with that second deep breath, we'll slowly release everything down and just give everything a good shake, roll the shoulders. That's all I have for triple threat. Thanks for hanging with me. I know we went a little over, but had too much fun stuff to fit in today.